Hi, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Shanae, and today I'll be your resident sock princess. Here on my channel, we talk about all of my crafting adventures, my knitting, crocheting, and of course, all of my sock knitting. So I did change my handles on social media. So on Instagram, you can find me as _sock princess, and on Ravelry you can find me as the sock princess. So I guess let's get started. It's been another 2 weeks. Today is Saturday, March 15th, 2025, and it's like noon time or something. I never know what time it is. I know I started around noon. My hands are ashy, so let me put on my cream. This is Sorella's apple cider donut hand cream. It smells really good. It says it has apple, baking spices, brown sugar, and tonka bean. It just smells like fall, honestly. And fall is my favorite. What's the thing called? Season. Fall is my favorite season. Probably because I was born in fall. But yeah, today's episode is probably going to be shorter. I'm hoping it's going to be shorter because I didn't charge my phone fully. It's only at like 70%, and we'll just see how it goes. Oh, let me know if you like my videos, because I recorded my last one in 4K. I'm recording this one in 4K, and I'm like going to like export it in 4K. I don't know how that works, but I used a different filming mode, and I like the quality. Do you guys like the quality? I don't know. Yeah, I have a new knitting notebook because I ran out of space in this one, so I'm in this one now. So this will be the one for the next like 6 months, I guess. So on today's episode, we're going to talk about usual podcasty things, my finished objects, my whips, acquisitions, and like non-knitting stuff. It's been a crazy 2 weeks. A lot's happened, a lot hasn't happened at the same time. You guys know how it goes. Let's get started with the show. Let's start off with my finished objects. My first finished object is my most recent finished object. It's these pair of socks. So these are some vanilla socks. I knitted for a challenge, whatever, that Julianne Knitter, or Twin Stitches Designs here on YouTube. She hosted a sock knitting challenge. It was like a 1 week sock knitting challenge. It started last Sunday. I don't know, guys. I think it started on the 9th and it ends. I don't know. I'm such a podcaster. The goal was to knit a pair of adult socks in 1 week, and I did that. I knit these in less than a week. I started these on the 9th? Check my planner. Yeah, I started these on the 9th, and I finished last night on the 14th. I definitely could have finished these a few days ago, but I had a busy like 2 days, and I didn't get as much work done as I wanted to. So yeah, I definitely could theoretically knit a pair of adult socks in 4 days if I only focus on those, because this week I only worked on these socks. So let's talk about them. First, the yarn. This is from Kim of Oakwood Knits, her Ghibli yarn club. This is the colorway for February. It's called this is the bus stop in the pink. It kind of blends in with it, but this is called May, and it's based off of My Neighbor Totoro, the Ghibli movie. Yes. Do you want me in a video? Okay. You want me to do? So I did my usual vanilla sock pattern. So I did a pop of color at the cuff And how you do that is you just cast on with your contrasting color, and then you immediately go into your this is awkward with you just standing there. And then I go into my cuff, which is, come on, focus, 2x2 rib, and I did that for 2 inches. I didn't count the rows because I didn't feel like it. And I did 40 rounds of ribbing. Did a shadow wrap. Okay, focus. Shadow wrap, short row heel. I think 60 rounds of foot, and then I did just this little cool stripe here, 3 rounds of the color, and then I did the toe. I just tried that because it looks cool. And Molly of a Homesmart House, she did it on a pair of her socks. These little cool stripes here, and I wanted to see how it looked, so it looks cool. So yeah. But yeah, I'm back knitting my short row shadow wrap short row heels because I don't feel like doing heels like I'm gusset because I'm lazy. This is just a better use of my time, I would guess. The con is the leg feels longer because the heel is like so short. It's not like you're doing gusset decreases and then knit a little bit and then toe, but it's fine. My issue that I had with the shadow wrap short row heel when I first started doing it is that it felt a little tight, like across my instep, but I think my knitting tension has loosened up a bit, so now it just feels normal. So I'm gonna go back to knitting this. So all I want to say about these socks, I haven't blocked them, but I will block them, like full silk block them, just so they can lay nicely, because right now they look a little not cool. But yeah, I really like knitting these socks. I watched the movie once while knitting it. Yeah, it's a cute movie. You guys should check it out. My next finished object is another pair of socks, also from the same club, the Ghibli club. I also didn't block these socks. Yeah, I should probably do that. But these are my Love Story socks. These are the patterns by K.F. Jones of the Bakery Bears. And same thing, I did a little pop of color with the contrast color, and then I did the toe in this main color. This is a Love Story socks by K.F. Jones of the Bakery Bears. It's mostly vanilla pattern, but it had this little moss stitch section on either side of the sock, and it used her what she call it, butterfly heel, which I can't do it properly. Like the first time I messed up, so I have this weird like extra lip there. The second time I also ended up messing up too, even though I did exactly what it said. I think I did exactly what it said. I think I'll give it another go around to make sure I'm not like missing something, but I don't know. I think I just might cut my losses and just do the shadow wrap short row heel since I'm more familiar with that one anyways. But yeah, these are also fun to knit. For this cuff, I did a 1x1 rib, but I did a twisted 1x1 rib because I like how my twisted 1x1 rib looks better than my regular 1x1 rib. How many times can I say 1x1 rib in a minute? Yeah, that's my second pair of socks that I did. My next finished object, I'll just insert a picture here. It was the M hat. Ooh, I don't know who it's by. Well, it'll be up on the screen who it's by, but it was the M hat. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. I knit it out of Malabrigo Arroyo yarn. I held it double to achieve like a worsted weight gauge. The color was white, and I knit that hat for my brother-in-law. He liked it, I think. I don't know. I just gave it to him. He was like, "Oh, finally, you made a hat." Yeah. But yeah, it was a really easy hat. I might knit it again for like other people. Like if I need to do like a really quick like gift knit or something, I can just bust that out in a couple days. How long did it take me to make that hat? Let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, it only took me 4 days to make that hat. Like I worked on it on 4 separate days and I finished it. So yeah, if you need a quick hat to knit for somebody really quick, check it out. It's just simple like rib and then stockinette and then your decreases and boom, you're done with the hat. Alright, that's it for my finished objects. Let's move on to whips. My first whip is going to be my Palmer tee. It is a pattern by Cat. Let's just show you my swatch. This is my swatch. It looks a little funky, but I met gauge. It just looks like that because of how I bound off. I bound off too tightly, but it meets the gauge that Cat wanted. Ooh, that's not a really good color. That's better, kind of. It's a bit more green than that, which is another. Wait. Okay. This is kind of a better representation, but not really. But this is how far I am. I started this Sunday last week. That's crazy. I didn't mark it in my planner, but I did start it on the 9th, which was the cast on day. But yeah, this is how far I am. Not that far. But it's a cool pattern. I'll insert a picture of it here so you can see what it looks like in its like completion. But this is part of a knit along we're doing over at hashtag Yarn Corner. This is it's just a knit along we're doing. And the yarn that I'm using, I'm just getting my stitch marker to place, so we'll see how far I get there so you can see. It's my butter stitch marker. It's not focusing, but that's fine. The yarn we're using, I can't remember what I was saying, is Rowan Cotton Cashmere. It's a 85% cotton, 15% cashmere blend. It's nice. It feels nice. And it's soft. But yeah. Okay, my gripe with Rowan. I don't know what type of lighting they were using for their photos of the yarn on their website, but this blue it's not even showing like how it is in real life, so that's not a true representation of the color. It's a bit more green than what it's showing on camera, but it's not the color that's on the website. The website shows like a lighter blue. It kind of looks like this, honestly, on the website, but it's more green in person, and I can't show you because you can't really see, but just know. And I picked this color, which is called Ocean Blue, but it's giving more like a dark, like a petrol blue kind of, really. But it's not Bianca's fault. It's Ron's fault, honestly. But yeah, I still like it. I mean, it's still a pretty color, but it's not what I wanted. But it's fine. It's going to knit up beautifully, and it still looks nice on my skin, I think. So there you go. My Palmer tee. Hopefully that'll have more progress by next time. Nice. Let's move on. My next whip. Oh, let's talk about these. My next whip are these. These are my vanilla cream socks. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Halfway done. Let me just put it on the blocker for you guys. These are my vanilla cream socks. This is a pattern by KF Jones of the Bakery Bears. The yarn I use is Ruby and Roses soft rose base. The colorway is Villager. This is from the 2024 Advent box. And last time I was here and I finished the whole sock. I need to cast on the next one. But my gripe with this sock, I knit these on 2.0 millimeter needles or US 0. Same thing with this one. However, do you see my tension here? Nice, even, right? Beautiful. And here, I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can see how loose my stitches got. Like here, my tension sucks. And the only thing I can say that changed is with these, I use my child glue needles, and with these, I use my Addy sock rocket needles. So with those needles, one needle tip is longer than the other, and I think that's what messed with my tension a little bit. That's the only thing I can think of that was different. And like the stitches are just so loose in some parts, and I think it's because that one long needle tip, I like stretched the stitches somehow or some way, I don't know, but didn't like that. It's not how I knit, so I'm not going to use those needles anymore. I'll just stick with my child glue needles for it. Yeah, that was really like disappointing when I saw that. I was like, ew, I don't like that tension. But, and I don't even know if blocking would fix that. Like, blocking can fix things, but not like this, I don't think. So for the next one, I'm going to knit it using my regular needles. But yeah, this is just a vanilla sock, but it has like some, purl bumps here. Add a little interest, I guess. Oh, and I did the shadow wrap short row heel for this one as well. It called for a like heel flap and gusset, but I didn't want to do that, so I didn't. Ow. I hurt myself. My next whip is these socks. They're called the JoMo socks. These are my JoMo socks. Oh, let's focus. It's a pattern by Twinset and Purl, and it's again mostly a vanilla sock, but it has this nice cable going down like one side of each sock. So this is like the right sock, so the cable's on the right side of the leg, and the other one's going to be on the left side, so it's nice. I'm finally using my February Freckled Whimsy Yarn the Month Club colorway, which is called Keep Calm and Leprechaun, and it's just like it looks like Lucky Charms, right? But let's put a stitch marker while I try to gather my thoughts, because I don't remember what I was going to say. It's also a free pattern on Ravelry, and if you're new to like knitting cables, I would say give it a shot, because this is just one cable that you do like every 10 rows or something, so it's nothing that you have to really like think about. I'm keeping track of my rows by using this row counter that I got from Twice Sheared Sheet. Yeah, these are really useful when you're doing like repeats or something, because it's like I don't have to count the rows, because I don't know how to count cable rows yet, but I will eventually. And to do my cable, because it's such like a long cable, like there's too many stitches with the cable for me to comfortably do it without a cable needle. So I'm using this yarn needle that I got from like JoAnn or Michael. It came in like a pack of 3. So I'm just using this. It's small enough to hold the cables and it's easy. I casted these on a date. I just should keep this open. On Tuesday, March 4th, and that's the only day I worked on it, and this is how much progress I did. So one day of knitting got me through the cuff and the cable, like a good amount of cables. I think I need to do one more cable and I'll be ready for the heel. And I stopped here because I didn't know what heel to do, because I didn't want to like cut and do like a heel flap and gusset or like do a contrast, and I just want to knit with the whole thing. So I decided to do a shadow wrap short row heel because I don't think it interrupts the stripe pattern, because I looked through people who use like the shadow wrap short row heel with self-striping yarn, and it doesn't. So I'm gonna see if that works, and I'll report back to you guys with how it goes. I think that's it for all I want to say about that. My next whip is a crochet project. This is the Nature's Palette Hexie blanket by Mallory Krall, and you just make Hexie squares and you join them together. These are my Hexie squares. Oh, look, isn't it so pretty? I messed up here. I added like too many loops there. I did 3 instead of just 1, so it's a little long, but that's fine. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So it's a really easy crochet pattern. Well, I found it easy because I learned how to crochet first, and I did that for like 14 years or something before I started knitting. But I feel like even if you are a new crocheter, you can like get this pattern. Mallory includes video tutorials, so you can follow along with video. But I didn't need the video. I just used the written instructions, and I did end up buying the pattern, just so I can have it in my Good Notes app, because she does offer it for free on her website, but there's ads and stuff, and the ads didn't bother me. I just wanted to have something to mark on as I'm doing it in my Good Notes. So yeah, so I bought it. It was only like $100, honestly. But yeah, so my plan is with this blanket is to use my Ghibli yarns that I'm getting this year, so in it to make the Hexie squares. So at first I thought I was just gonna do like 1 square or whatever, but I think I'm just gonna knit all of the yarn into it, so I'll just go quicker. Yeah, I'm getting Ghibli yarn from Kim of Oakwood Knits, and I'm also getting it from Jess of Skein the Stitch. My order from Jess should come like sometime next month, because she's going to ship it out the end of March, because I chose that option because I live in the United States. She lives in the UK, in England. Yes, she lives in the UK and England, and shipping is a lot. So yeah, I'm just gonna knit some more of these squares or crochet, and I'm using my fancy crochet hooks. I got these from Purl's. This is a 4.5 millimeter hook, and Purl's is a handcrafted like crochet hook supplier. I don't know. But they're ergonomic. Like, you see how nice and big it is. So yeah, it fits nice on my hand. I feel like it's only ergonomic if you hold like this, the knife hold. If you hold a pencil, I don't know how that will really work, how it feel. But I mean, maybe, I don't know. I don't hold my crochet hook like this. I hold it like this. But yeah, I do want to get more hooks from Furls. They are a little pricey, I would say. I mean, how much they cost is equivalent to like the craftsmanship involved, I would say. Like, it's not like Clover or something where you can get a hook for like $10. Like this hook, I believe, was like $28 or so. But yeah, they have some metal ones. I like metal tools for crochet because this is resin and it's fine, but I think it'll be better with like a brushed metal. It'll go smoother. But yeah, that's it for that. I'm gonna probably crochet some more of these squares, and I definitely have to add this colorway into it as well. Oh, the pattern, it calls for a DK yarn, but I'm using fingering weight held double to get the same gauge. So yeah, it was written to use with a yarn club, I believe. I think Hue Local, maybe. But yeah, it was knit to be used with a yarn club and knit like 18 squares from each one or something like that. But I'm just gonna see how many I can get out of my Ghibli yarn. So my plan is to knit a pair of socks with the yarn similar to this, and then use the remaining yarn to make not squares but hexies for the blanket. So yeah, that's it. And I believe that is it for my whips. Let's consult my notes. Yes, that is it for my whips. Let's move on to acquisitions. I have more whips to talk about. Another whip I'm working on is the Rainbow of Stars blanket. It's a crochet project again, and I just crocheted up a bunch of these stars, and I have to do another round of white around them and put them all together to make a blanket. I meant to have all my squares done, but I only finished all the pink ones. So I have this dark pink and this light pink done, and I have 2 more colors to crochet. Yeah, I need to crochet 11 more tan squares and 8 more gray squares. The yarn I'm using is Lion Brand Mandala yarn. The color is Meowth. It's 100% acrylic. I'm making these for a baby, my great niece. But yeah. So I think for my acquisitions, I'm gonna start with my like haul that I got from Joann. As we all know, Joann is closing, and it's so sad because it was like the nicer store to get yarn from, like big box store wise. Like, in my opinion, they had a better selection than Michael's and Walmart, of course, and Hobby Lobby, because Hobby Lobby doesn't even have like a big yarn section anymore. Like, it's dwindling down. So yeah, sad to see Joann go. I might go there after I record this video, honestly. But yeah, let's start with my Joann haul. So first thing, I got this mug. Look, you guys, I've been using it already, so that's why they're stands, but who cares? It says high fiber diet, and it has a yarn ball with a smiley face, and it's just so cute. So yeah, it is microwavable. Yeah, it's microwavable safe and dishwasher safe. I don't have a dishwasher. You can't put it in the oven though, but why would you put a mug in the oven anyways? That's weird, no? But yeah, I love this mug. I use it all the time. It's like the perfect size for like a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. I had coffee in it today. I got this. I'm using it as a project bag for like a sock project. And it says, oops, I bought yarn. Isn't that so cute? It's like this canvas material, and it has a pocket on the inside that you can store things in. I got this gauge ruler. Gauge ruler. So it has like a, how do you call this? It's a ruler. It's a ruler, and it has little wraps per inch, so you can like measure your yarn, and it has a needle gauge in it as well. And this is handy to take with you, especially like when you're going like to a knitting group, which is what I do twice a week usually. People like, oh, do you have a gauge thing? I was like, yeah, I got one. It's like, boom, here you go. Alright. I got these stickers because I like to like journal and stuff. So these are T-Rex stickers. Let's see if you guys can see if it'll focus. Look. They're having a tea party. Is that not so cute? Okay. And I got these stickers. They have like mermaids and narwhals and unicorns and stuff. It's cool. Yarn. I got this yarn. I got some skeins of some kitchen cotton to use to make dishcloths and such. There's some more. This is just the Lily Sugar and Cream. This is a cream colored yarn. And then I got this scrubby one as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna make some dishcloths just to have for the house and stuff. Probably do for gifts and such too. I realized I was talking this way, not speaking into the mic. My bad. I got this. This was, I think it was called like a project bag or something, a yarn bag, but it says, yes, I do need all this yarn. And it's just this bit bag, and you can put skeins of yarn in here. Wow, sorry. It has like holes where you can put yarn skeins in it. And I think this would be nice to take to knit day, knit night, or whatever. Put your yarn in the whole multiple projects or whatever in it. I ended up buying some buttons as well because I want to make cardigans, but since they're closing, I wouldn't be able to bring my project in with me to match the buttons to them, because like there's no other like big box button stores that you can go to. Hobby Lobby doesn't have any buttons. Michael's doesn't have any nice buttons. And I guess of course this is where like the smaller businesses would step in, because I'm pretty sure there are independently owned like sewing and button shops that you can go into. I wouldn't say I don't like going into those places because I've never been, but sometimes it feels weird going into like a smaller like boutique place because sometimes the vibes are off, you know. I got these buttons and some more of these. Like, I like these heart buttons. Are they not cute? Like, imagine these on like a cardigan. It's like, girl, look at those cute heart buttons. Where'd you get that from? I was like, I made it. Yeah. I got some findings as well. Some lever backs. So I can make more stitch markers. So yeah. I'll put these back in there. Yeah, so oh, I got some more yarn too. One moment please, I'll be right back. This is Big Twist Menagerie yarn, 150 grams. The colorway is called Rose Finch, and it's just this pretty, like, there's pinks and blues and purples in it. I got 4 skeins of this, and I'm gonna use it to make a blanket, like a baby blanket for, and expectant mother, I guess. One of my coworkers is pregnant, and I'm going to make it for her. Well, I don't know if she's having a girl or a boy. If she's having a girl, I'll make this for her. Well, I'll still make the blanket anyways. And if she's having a girl, I'll give it to her. But if not, I can gift it to another child or whatever. Yeah, so that's it for my Joann haul. So yeah, Joann's closing, pretty sad. I don't think I'll go there today, honestly. Now that I thought about it, I don't feel like shopping right now. And I already have enough yarn, as you can see. So, yeah. Next acquisition. This is from... I'll open it. This is from Freckled Whimsy, the Yarn of the Month Club. This is a colorway for March. And it's called In Like a Lion, Out Like a Lamb. It's on the Splendid base, which is an 85% superwash merino, 15% nylon. And it looks like this. Is this not beautiful? Like, let's focus. Oh, it's so pretty. It's a six stripe repeat. And I'm just so excited to knit with this. So, I don't know what pattern I'm going to use, but something to show off the stripes. Something probably mostly vanilla, and then the little interest on the side, like I did with the JoMo socks. But yeah, that's not it for my acquisitions. So I won 2 things so far. So I participated in the Felici February hosted by Slip Sis, and I was chosen for a winner for that, and I got a gift card to their Etsy shop, and I selected 2 project bags. It's supposed to be here Monday, so I'll get it and probably show it on Instagram in my next podcast. But I also won from Rachel's channel, Pearls and Polish. I won yarn from her too, and it came today. Like, she just announced it earlier this week, and I emailed her, and she's like, okay, I get it in the post, and it came today. I was like, oh my gosh, it came so quick. But look at the packaging, so pretty. Thank you, Rachel. I'm gonna open it right now. It's yarn, I know, but I don't remember what it is. Should I? Okay, I'll add it to my grams in, but I didn't buy it, so let's see. Oh, there's a postcard. Oh, she sent a postcard. Look how pretty it is. This is... Okay, let's read. It says, Shanae, thanks for being a subscriber to my channel, and congrats on winning this month's giveaway. Craft Me Not is one of my favorite dyers. I hope you enjoy. Rachel, Pearls and Polish. Thank you, Rachel. Love handwritten cards. So nice. Yay. Alright. So it's from Craft Me Not Yarn Company. They're based out of Chester County in Pennsylvania. This is from their Conservatory Winter Box 2023. Colorway is called Water Lily. It's on the sock base, and it's 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. It's a 2-ply yarn. And look, it's just this nice, soft, like pink color. It's getting a little blown out, probably because of the sun. Yeah, that's a better representation of it. But yeah, it's like a tonal yarn. It's so pretty. I like it. And it's soft. So, yeah. Is that this cool packaging tip? So, it's going to go on my stash. Probably going to make some socks. Probably bed socks, since these are so light colored. Yeah, I'll probably make some bed socks with them, since these are a little light colored and I don't want to walk on the floor of these, because I treat my hand knit socks like regular socks. Like, I walk around the house with them. I walk outside with them. Like, I don't care. I treasure them, of course, but again, what's the point of having nice things if you don't use them? Like, life is short. Use your stuff that you like, that you make. Use nice things. Whatever. So, yeah. And since I knit them so quickly, I can just easily, replace them. So, yeah. I believe that's it for my acquisitions, you guys. Yeah. That's it for my acquisitions. I'm supposed to talk about future plans right now, but I don't want to because I don't have any future plans. Starting on gift knitting, I suppose. Yeah, I want to start on some gift knitting, like making socks or whatever. And I was supposed to talk about goals. I don't have any goals. It's my hobby. I don't need to have goals. I'm just gonna knit what I want to, crochet what I want to. That's my goal. Knit, girl, knit. Crochet, girl, crochet. So, let's move on to the non-knitting thing. So this is, the end of the podcast, really. Non-knitting and what I've been enjoying and stuff. I usually talk about what I've been reading, but I haven't read anything in the past 2 weeks. I may have listened a little bit to The Return of the King. Yeah, I listened to that, like an hour or so of that, but yeah, I haven't been reading. I watched My Neighbor Totoro. Yeah, I haven't really watching anything other than like YouTube videos and such. Yeah, just been watching YouTube videos, like my crafter knitting making podcast. Let's talk about some of those who I've been watching. So there's Rachel of Pearls and Polish. There's Lena from Minty Knit Socks. Amy of Happy Little Yarn. Of course, Bianca from #Yarn Corner. Who's I've been watching? Molly of the Homespun House. That's all I can think of off the top of my head. So yeah, if I missed some people, sorry, but you're in my heart, but apparently not my head. But yeah, well, I've been enjoying. I remember a couple weeks ago I talked about buying whole coffee beans and making my own coffee like that, and I did that today. Well, last night I bought the coffee beans, and I bought a coffee grinder, and I bought a mocha pot because I didn't feel like buying like the little K-cup things. So I was like, I'll just get a mocha pot, and that's why I can just drink it. So I made my first cup of coffee or espresso this morning. And it was pretty good. So yeah, I bought some. I think it's called Pete's coffee. I bought a dark roast, and it was really good. I ground it myself, put it in the mocha pot, put it on the stove. I don't think I cooked it. I think I made it right because I was listening to a podcast and like getting stuff prepared for today, and it may have got burnt a little bit, just a little bit, guys, but it's fine. I'll figure out the best way to do it later. So yeah, that's it for this week, or these 2 weeks. I'll see you guys in another 2 weeks with my next episode. I want to say thank you so much for watching, and continue to, subscribe, share with your friends, leaving comments. I really like that. So that's it. See you guys later. Have fun out there knitting, crafting, whatever it is that you do. Bye.